Hello YouTube and welcome to the channel. Another video for the fans. I'm going to show you later on in the video what I'm going to do to improve my conditioning as a strongman, so stick around. First of all though, trap bar deadlifts, one of my favourites. Doing these on the low handles. So I've written this 7-week plan, and at the end of it I'm going to peak my trap bar deadlift. On January the 1st 2025, I did a 335 kilo trap bar deadlift on the low handles. I like using the low handles because it's more in line with the weight. When you can see there with that trap bar, you can also turn it over and use higher handles, which is good, and I have done that as well. But you can use quite a bit more weight if you use the higher handles, and I find with me, I just find it's more like an ego lift really. So I usually just do it on the low handles. So yeah, I did 335 kilos or 738 pounds in January. So 10 months later, and I'm going back now to the trap bar. I used to do trap bar deadlifts a lot back in the day, around 2014, 2015, 2016. I really love them. If it weren't for Strongman, I'd probably do them more. They do have some carry over to Strongman. They'll make you good at frame carry as well. Notice as well with trap bar deadlift, I don't use any straps. I'm not using any chalk at the moment, and I'm not wearing a belt. So that's my final lift of trap bar deadlifts. So the protocol for that was 2 sets of 3. And I finished on 210 kilos or 463, and yeah, it felt quite easy. Moving on now to the farmer's walk. This is also something that I'm also going to peak as well, but the way I'm going to do it though is I'm going to do farmer's walk and the yoke carry on alternative weeks. So this week it's farmers, so next week I'll be doing yoke, and then back to farmers again. And I'm going to try and peak both those lifts and try and use the heaviest weights I can to carry for like 15 metres. So I really want to like push the weight on these now. So 229 pounds per hand, 2 lots of 15 metres, 15 metres drop and turn, and I believe that was 15 seconds. So trying to do the runs in under 17 seconds. The next time I do farmers, it'll be the same distance, but I'll try and do it in under 22 seconds. I'll be giving myself more time, but it'll be more load. And then for the final week, which I think it will be week 5, that's when I'll do the heaviest farmers that I can move for 15 metres. So it'll be interesting to see what I can do for that. I think my best is 149 kilos in each hand. So yeah, I'll be interested to see if I can beat that. Afterwards, moving on to single leg curls now. I'm not going to do these for the full 7 weeks. This is the only exercise that will change. I'm probably going to do these for the first 3 weeks. So this week is 12s. Next week I'll drop to 10s, and then the final week will be 8s. And yeah, I'm just trying to push these as hard as I can. I haven't done these for a while, so I wasn't sure what weight to start. Just 2 sets of 12. I started with 25 kilos per leg, and that was too easy, so I went to 30 kilos. This was still quite easy as well. So when I drop to 10s next week, it'll be more weight. And yeah, just keep progressing that each week. Like I say, these single leg curls I'm only going to do for 3 weeks, and then I'll switch to leg press and do that for the final 4 weeks. So at the moment, yeah, this program, I'm basically just doing 2 sessions a week, and I want to peak my bench press. Press behind the neck as well. I want to work up to a top triple on that, and then on the second day I'm going to peak my trap bar deadlift and farmers and yoke. Now this is the exercise that I'm going to use for my strongman conditioning, the heart shock. So basically the heart shock exercise, and it's a very good exercise for improving your fitness and conditioning at strongman, and this is what I'm going to do. So you basically jog 20 metres, sprint 20 metres like I'm doing now, and then you pick up an implement and carry that for 20 metres. So in this case I'm using this keg which weighs 65 kilos or 143 pounds. It doesn't really matter what implement you use. You can use a keg, you can use a sandbag, or if you don't have access to that, you can even pick up a weight plate. It doesn't, or a shield. It doesn't really matter what the implement is, so long as it causes you to get out of breath. But being strongman, obviously, sandbag or keg are probably going to be your two best choices, because these are the implements that you'll probably use in a strongman medley. So if you jog 20 metres, sprint 20 metres and carry an implement 20 metres, that's 1 rep. So I did 2 reps there. This is the second set now, round number 2. So I'm basically just doing 2 sets of 2 reps. I'll be doing this again next week with the same implement, and next week I'll be doing 3 sets of 2. And I'm going to progress this as well over the 7 weeks, and hopefully this will improve my conditioning, because my conditioning is an issue, and it's something that it really is like a chink in my armour, and my conditioning was really exposed when I did the competition last week. My strength is better than my fitness, and fitness and conditioning is something that I really need to work on if I'm going to get better at strongman. And this is my plan to do that, to do the heart shock exercise and just try to be quicker, move quicker, and try to like recover better between sets as well. So like I say, that fitness and conditioning is the glaring hole that I have in my strongman. So the heart shock exercise is the exercise that I'm going to use in my plan to hopefully try to improve my fitness, speed and conditioning. Okay, so that's the end of the video now. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like and comment. Next training session will probably be about Wednesday, and I'll be doing some more bench press with more weights. I'm going to be looking forward to doing that. So join me next time. Take care and see you soon.